Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing proposed long-term Thai visas and a 10-year quote-unquote cap placed on these. As I've discussed in other videos, there is a lot of misconception out there about, one, whether or not these are residence visas, and no, permanent residence is a status here in Thailand. These visas do not comport with that status. They're what we could call long stay visas, and in a layperson's sense, yes, they provide what can be described as, say, 10 years residence possibly. Again, all of this is only approved in principle. We don't know what the regulatory structure is going to look like, but what is interesting, what we do know, it was well articulated in a recent letter, I believe, in a recent correspondence to the Post bag at the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com, and the correspondence was titled, "It's Not Just Visas." Quoting directly, "It may be of interest to any foreigner who is intending to apply for these new visas if further clarification was provided as regards A, there is a 10-year quote-unquote cap on the renewability of the LTR visa, the long-term resident." Quoting further, "Where is the logic in this? How will wealthy foreigner workers or retirees deal with a cap after 10 years? Does it mean these people can only live in Thailand for 10 years? Why limit the length of the validity for wealthy people? What happens after 10 years? Well, I think, to sort of sum up my thinking on the answer to those questions is, at root, it's a non-immigrant visa. Residence is an immigrant visa. In fact, you get immigrant visas in order to come and go from Thailand once you're in resident status here in the kingdom. You know, these newly proposed visas, they're all non-immigrant. They may be really long non-immigrant visas, similar to, for example, the Thailand Elite visa, the so-called smart visas. You know, these are also further longer-term non-immigrant visas, but at the end of the day, they are non-immigrant visas. And those who are in non-immigrant status, they do have a time horizon, just sort of built in to their immigration status. So the thing to take away from this video and to understand about this notion of a cap is, I suspect that it's not impossible to get a second 10-year visa, but yes, your status will come to an end at a certain point. And again, we don't know exactly what this is going to look like, but based on what we're seeing, just some speculative analysis, you know, you'll get 10 years and then possibly you can get another 10 years down the road after you've used up your initial visa. But again, the thing to take away from this is, at the end of the day, they're all non-immigrant visas.